You know, over the past, like, I'm gonna say, good 2 weeks now, a lot of goofy shit just happened. I'm gonna, like, fucking chuck two of my personal favorites out. Number one, Trump has posted an image of himself depicting himself as Jesus. Keep in mind, this is an AI image, and he proceeds just to make himself look like an absolute tit, as per usual, that you expect of this man. And then another one, where, from what I assume, is a unmedicated man, or at least a not all mentally healthy man, attacking an innocent house and brutally just decapitating the bell that they have for some reason. Okay, like they have a doorbell, and then they have like an actual bell, like, you know, that you like. I don't know why you have that. You know, it's not like the fucking 1900s anymore. You know, I'm just gonna chuck that one out there, but that was just me. But yeah, no, let's get into it. I'm gonna start with like the old big Trump shit. I just believe that's the most interesting thing I want to talk about. Yeah, go on. Yeah, feast your eyes. I know it's fucking breathtaking, isn't it? Okay, so you know what? Let's just go through this together. Okay, so you got a sick man on what I assume is a bed. You have Donald Trump as a man in white and red robes holding some golden light. A nurse, a woman to the, I'm gonna say, what, that's the right of Trump, praying with what I'm assuming to be a either army veteran or just some old man, and then an army soldier next to him with the American flag, eagles, and fighter jets, which I'm like 90% sure the AI messed up and like kind of fused a fighter jet with an eagle. Yeah. Now up top, for some reason they're like, I'm going to assume they're meant to be angels. They don't look like angels. You know, I mean, the one in the middle has like horns. You know, I'm not a religious man. Okay, don't take what I say as law. But you know, the little our little flying people up there don't look like angels, and I think that's just kind of ironic. But you know, let's just get into what he says about this, what he wanted to
I
convey.
did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor, and it had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support. Only the fake news could come up with that one. It's supposed to be me as a doctor making.
Now, I'm not gonna sit here and bore you to death with this man effectively just kind of circle jerking himself. You know, as a, I'm an amazing person. I'm the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah, whatever, bro. Don't care. But what he was trying to say, which I'm sure that you picked up on, is that he is a magic man. He you know, give him a problem and he will solve it. You know, given his track record so far, I don't think so. But let's digress. But you know, people are obviously outraged by this, and do you know what? Rightfully so. If I had some old fart pretending to be the man that I worship, you know, Mr. J Christ himself, I would be quite upset with him too. Now, MAGA, the group that, you know, supports Trump, is also quite upset. And I'm not here to get political about this, but you know, it's very blatant that they'll make excuses upon excuses upon excuses for him. I'm just kind of shocked that, you know, they cut the line with a big old J Christ and not, you know, went on the good old Epstein's Island. But do you know what? That's not my place to talk about. At least not right now. I probably will make a video on that at some point. But yeah, that's all I can really, you know, talk about here. He's taken the post down. Uh, You know, he's trying to backpedal it now. He's like, I wasn't trying to bring sort of Jesus. No, I would never do that. Mr. Oh, I'm the best thing since, you know, fucking sliced bread isn't trying to say that he's the best thing since sliced bread. Okay, bro. Yeah, okay. But, you know, it's just normal Donald Trump things. You know, he's a bit of an egotistical maniac. So, am I surprised that he done this? No. Am I surprised there wasn't any sooner? But, yeah, I'm a bit surprised he didn't do this sooner. But, do you know what? I was probably swelling in his mindset. Oh, do you know what I could do today? Let me post a image of... Hold on, let me correct myself. Let me post an AI image of myself as Jesus with questionably angel-like organisms on top of me with eagle slash jet fighter and an American flag. Yes, let me do that. There we go. Here's our next little bundle of joy. Now, from what I understand, this man came up to this house, this ring doorbell, and was demanding to be let inside. And I have a clip for you. Don't worry, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking ramble you like your brains out. You're gonna get a clip to watch. Don't worry. So yeah, here you go.
Chilling new Ring camera footage shows the moment a man dressed in black demands to enter a private residence in Fairfield, California.
Open the door. Now.
In the video, the man, later identified by police as 30-year-old Jason Nichols, asks about the homeowner's daughter.
Where's your daughter, man?
What are you talking about?
While claiming to be Harry Dresdom, a popular urban fantasy character. You then hear the homeowner, who was away at the time, repeatedly tell Nichols to leave.
Can you leave my house, please?
Can you open the door, please?
You have nothing to do with my house. Can you leave my house?
Triggering this terrifying reaction. According to a police statement, a woman and child were home when Nichols entered through a separate sliding glass door before the homeowner finally arrived.
Yeah, I know. A lot to unpack there. I'm gonna hit you with another one. Hold on. You know, I'm never a man to kick another man when he's down, but fucking hell, he does look like the soy jack. Hold on, I'm gonna show you that as well. Yeah, I know. Just, you know, take it in. I'm not a man to kick another man when he's down, but, you know, it is just uncanny how similar they are. And it's not even me just like, you know, talking about the traced drawing of him, which is fucking spot on, might I add. But, you know, they're you know, you could tell me that, you know, the soy jack was based off him and I'll probably believe you, you know. But I digress. Let's get on. You know, I'm not going to sit here and harp on about this guy's looks, right? I'm no man to be talking. But from what I understand, he came up to this house. The man wasn't home, like you saw in the clip. The man was not home. He was talking through the Ring doorbell, you know, because they have like the little microphones in them now. Talking through there. And he was demanding to be let in or I will kill you. Now, you know, let's just, you know, let me just give me some food for thought here. Let's say that I demand that you let me in your house or I will kill you. Do you want me in your house? No, you don't. Let's be real. Let's not start telling fibs. The video coming soon. You know, obviously, I wouldn't let this man in my house. I wouldn't let him near my house. Also, he's a stranger, you know, like, given the context of this video, let's just harp on that for a second. Now, like the end of the clip said, there was presumably a daughter and the mother of that daughter home. I can't imagine the possible trauma that they are, you know, going through right now. And, you know, I'm not the most empathetic, sympathetic, whatever the fuck one is. I'm not the most empathetic, sympathetic man. But, you know, I can just tell, you know, that must feel horrible. Now, this is good old Harry Dresdom. I know the fit's looking identical, might I say. You know, that's what I've really got for you today. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and long out like I usually do on the shorter side of my videos, and, you know, 10 minutes. Not really a short video for this type of scene, but you get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I don't make much videos, so I don't really know what to say at the end of these, but, you know, I mean, I'd appreciate if you, you know, like and subscribe. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to. Right? Bye.